Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Lionheart podcast. Today we've got a very, very special guest. This is a busker who's came all the way from Kenya and he even shared the main stage, the big stage, and the voice. He got to the semi-finals, which we'll get into that. So please welcome Simon Sims.
Thank you. Thank
How
you so
are we,
much.
Simon?
I'm good. I'm really good. A little bit tired, but I'm good. It's good to be here.
Brilliant. Well, it's a
Yes.
pleasure having you, my friend.
Thank you.
Before we came on the podcast there, I was just saying you're the happiest guy I've ever seen in my life. So,
Am I?
aye.
Yeah, thank you.
You've got a very engaging smile, to be honest with you.
Thank
It's amazing, mate. So we'll start off with some icebreakers just to relax ourselves and get into the
Yes.
show. What's the craziest thing that's happened while you were busking? Maybe whether it's Buchanan Street, anywhere.
you. The craziest thing that's ever happened to me while basking is probably well, there's so many because it's Glasgow.
Aye.
But I think the one that still sticks out to me to date is there was one time this woman was raging and I can't remember what it was, but I think she just needed a bit of money.
Oh,
But it's just the way she came across. She just literally grabbed my coins and ran away.
oh,
And then
no way.
she walked back again and looked at me and started swearing. And I was like, okay, girl, you just stole my money.
Like, why don't you start singing? I'll
It's
pay you.
okay.
Aye, so brilliant, mate. Have you had any like funny requests in terms of songs? Any funny requests?
Yeah, a lot of the songs I sing are songs that have been requested by fans because coming from Kenya as well, I didn't know a lot of the songs that I'm singing today.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you had to learn them very quickly.
Yeah. Penny Arcade is one of the funniest ones.
See, to be honest, mate, that song could rub a few people the wrong way.
Oh, gosh. But it's the reason why I said, oh gosh, this is going to be taken in a wrong way
Brilliant.
now.
No, I love it.
But the reason why I said that is because I didn't know the two rivals between Penny
Then just
Arcade and
sing.
You'll Never Walk Alone, and I sing both of them as well.
Aye, that's fair enough. Brilliant, mate. Well, what's your most requested song? Would you say first of all?
Most requested song, Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Another one that could rub a few feathers. To be fair.
Yes. Sweet Caroline. When like I'm generally basking anywhere in the UK. In Glasgow, You'll Never Walk Alone.
Mm.
It's one of the popular ones that
Is
they
it?
request. Yeah.
Brilliant. And you just do it anyway.
No, I don't sometimes.
No.
Well, when I was new into the scene, I just didn't know why people would like give me squinted eyes sometimes when I'll be singing. But now I get it, and when somebody does that, I'm like, no.
And squinted eyes, to say that lightly, by the way, you must have had worse than squinted eyes at times.
Probably many times.
Brilliant, mate. So just going into sort of growing up, your sort of personal life, if you don't mind me touching on that.
Absolutely no.
Where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Kenya, in a place called Mombasa.
Mombasa.
It's the coastal part of Kenya.
Brilliant.
Yes.
So what was that like growing up there? Was it easy to grow up or was it quite tough?
It's a bit of both. Kenya is actually developing now, but like growing up, Kenya's not been like the best. It's not been milk and honey. But growing up, I think I had a perfect normal child life. We used to go to we went to church with my family every
Amazing.
Sunday and Saturdays, and because I come from a big family as well, so we are very much like family oriented, and we went to church quite a lot. And I think a lot of the time that's where I learned how to sing
Amazing.
in church. Yeah.
So when you started your music career, was it more based on faith?
Yes. Yeah. I used to be in a church band.
Amazing.
Yeah, and we did lots of gospel singing. I was saying. Yeah.
So that's what all started then.
Yes, that's where it all
So
started.
was that when you first realised that you could sing and you had these talents?
To be fair, when I was younger, I'm gonna like take that back. When I was younger, I was in a choir in the church. It's when I grew up and finished high school. Then I joined the church band because then I was a lot older. But growing up with being in choirs, mostly was in church and in school. So I come from a village where, or even in a country where paying to go to school. You have to pay to go to school,
Do
like
you?
the school fees and stuff. So there's this lovely charity that was started by a lady called Maureen McIntyre and Ian, her husband, that came to Kenya in 1998. And they were there for a holiday, and they looked at the situation there, and they were horrified by the poverty. And they came back to the UK and decided they wanted to do something for the kids in the village. So they built a school and an orphanage, and that's how I went to school. But to cut the story short, she formed a choir, and I was part of the choir when I was young, and we came to the UK in 2006.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Maureen and Ian, by the way, for that.
Yes.
That's amazing. Are they have they got a Christian background as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maureen is actually, they were a Scottish couple. Her husband sadly passed away a few years ago. But she lives in Livingston. She's 86 now. And
Wow.
probably she's going to hate me for saying her age.
Maureen, go easy on them, right? Go easy. No, I think that's amazing. I think the world needs more people like that, because I could only imagine, like, paying for your education in a country where it's already in poverty. Must be difficult.
Yeah.
Because you've probably seen it yourself. There's probably a lot of kids that don't have that, which is sad. Very sad.
Very, very sad.
And we don't realise how lucky we are in this country as well, mate. Do you know what I mean?
I know. It's such an amazing charity, Educate the Kids, and they've brought choirs into the UK many, many times, and currently the kids are on tour, and they're in Somerset playing this week, I think.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you ever sometimes still connect with the gospel group and sing with them still, or
the choir?
The choir, sorry.
Yes, I sang with them 2 weeks ago in Bathgate.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I was saying for the first time in a long time that I joined hands with them, because obviously they don't do the tours every year because of the expenses and everything. So they do it, I think, twice. No, after 2 years they usually do tours every 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think as well, am I right in saying this? A lot of the African countries are very Christian based as well.
Yeah.
They have a lot of faith there. I love the African people, mate, honestly. I'm
You.
not even just saying that because you're sitting there, but I know a lot of African people, and honestly, they're the happiest people I've ever met. They don't ever, like, give to receive or anything like that. They're just very good-hearted people, mate. So, you're definitely one of them, mate. So well done.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant. So just getting into the busking, because I know you do a lot of busking.
Yeah.
You've probably, anybody that knows Simon, you've probably seen him in Buchanan Street somewhere in Glasgow, and a lot of different places in Scotland. So, what got you into busking?
So I didn't know what busking was until I came to the UK, and I was with a Christian organization called YWAM, Youth with a Mission, in Paisley.
Wow.
And it was during heavy lockdown. I think I remember during the COVID era. And Patrick, who is part of the YWAM leadership, goes busking in Paisley every Fridays. And he said, why don't we go and worship in town? Let's go and evangelize through music. And I said, okay, I like the sound of that. So we went out and we started playing worship songs in Paisley, and I was just stood there looking at him doing his thing, and I'm thinking, wow, this is interesting. You can just set up your gadget and start singing and everything. But when I started singing, I saw like there was a good reaction as well, and people were stopping, and it was during heavy lockdown. And they were giving so much money, and I'm thinking, this is good. I could do this every time.
Yeah.
So basically, Patrick just used to get me to go there every Friday. And that's how things took from there.
How long ago was that?
2021, so that would have been...
Oh, sorry, lockdown period, that makes sense. I don't know why I asked that there. For anybody that's never seen Simon busking and stuff like that, he's got some good dance moves as well that he can throw it there.
I can say that.
I've seen this man dancing, he can shift.
I don't even notice when I'm doing that, to be fair. I'm always like, oh, I'm singing, and then the dance comes along. I guess you can't take a rhythm out of an African person. You just got it naturally there.
Because I remember meeting you, was it somebody's engagement party or something like that? Remember it was with Jordan, actually? It was with me and Jordan.
Yes.
And he had the 360 photo booth and stuff.
Yeah.
So we met you there, and I think the lady whose engagement party was, that's the guy that was on The Voice. I went, huh? Something, I seen you just dead happy dancing away and singing. I went, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
So was there ever a moment where you felt like giving up on music and busking, anything to do with singing?
when I was back in Kenya, yes, many times. I think with and I'm not gonna be like skeptical or critical about like the Kenyan music industry. There's not enough support for singers.
No.
I've always said this in so many interviews. There's no support for singers. It's who you know and how much you've got in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I struggled a bit with that when I was in Kenya. But when I came to the UK, I've seen how supportive people are here. The amount of people that appreciate music, whether it's that big or little, they're very nurturing here. So since I got here, I've been like, wow, now I understand how I can appreciate my own voice because people are actually watching and listening. But that didn't happen until I came to this country.
Oh,
so,
brilliant.
yeah.
So was that the main motivation when you moved to the UK, or was it just for a better lifestyle, or
A bit of both.
a bit of both?
A bit of both. But I've always been a musical type of a person. My older brother, who we used to sing together in the church band, it also is very musical. And we've always said, oh, we would love to go to like somewhere out of Kenya where people maybe will appreciate what we do. So for me, like coming here, I'm actually literally living the life of an artist, which I'm really enjoying it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So see the difference between, I'm assuming you've bust down in England as well,
Yes.
right? Be honest, right?
Yeah. Don't go there. Don't make me choose.
I'm going to make you choose, mate. I'm going to make you choose. Is it better doing it in England or Scotland?
Oh, please don't.
You're on a Scottish podcast, mate. Watch your words.
An English gonna watch this.
Aye. You love both, innit?
Not to be fair, I have always said this to anywhere I go in the UK. Glasgow still remains my favorite place to bask.
Why is that?
The energy and the banter. You know, there's something about the Scottish sense of humor that makes me fall in love with them every time. Don't get me wrong, in England, there's a place called Bridgewater in Somerset. I bask there quite a lot. And all of them as well have like their own different personalities, which is really good. I love basking there. People there are supportive. But Glasgow just feels like home, to be fair. It really does.
You fit right in, my friend. You fit right in. No, that's good. That's good. I would agree with you as well. The Scottish banter, mate, it's uncanny.
Yeah.
You can't compare that to any other place in the whole world. I think we're very welcoming people as well, mate. We'll talk to anybody. We talk to brick walls, mate. Like, honestly, I speak to myself in my own room, and I'm like, I laugh at my own jokes. I look at myself in the mirror and go, "You're funny as hell," but I'm not really.
Gotta start with yourself.
That's it. So just for the listeners as well, I'm just going to touch on your experience at The Voice UK.
Yeah.
So how did you land the opportunity?
So again, like the Voice of K, I've watched these shows since I was like really young, especially the Britain's Got Talent. I've watched them so many times, and I've always thought, oh gosh, if I got there one day, I don't know how that's gonna be. So, because I lived in Paisley for 2 years, and I finished my my course with YWAM, I moved into Glasgow because like I wanted to sing in a bigger city. The Paisley people. And I had already made very good friends in Paisley that were always turning up on my basking sets, and they would sit there for hours just waiting. And then this one time I decided I'm moving into Glasgow for a bigger scene. So I started basking there, and there's a lovely lady who records all the baskers in Glasgow. Her name is Caroline. Wow. And she filmed my very first basking video, and it went viral on Facebook.
Amazing.
And it created so many doors, that video. And the more I basked in Glasgow, the more opportunities I was getting in terms of like getting booked for gigs and stuff. But then I got people called talent scouts.
All right, okay.
Yeah. So I got a phone call from people that worked for Britain's Got Talent. And they said, would like you to audition for our show. And I was like, oh, wow. Initially, I thought that was a scam because, you get people just like calling you randomly. And I was like, oh, I think I'm good. And they said, no. And then they sent me an email. And I was like, oh, no, actually, this might be something. So I called them back and started converse. But Britain's Got Talent didn't work out for me because of my visa situation by that time.
Right, okay.
So, and then a month after that, the Voice Scouts came back. and they said, "We'd like you to audition for season 12," and then it took from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why do you think there was a bit of conflict there? Because you didn't have your visa. The Voice UK were
No,
okay.
actually, I did have my visa. The problem that was on my visa, it was running out after a couple of weeks after that.
Right.
So I needed to go back home and like renew my visa.
Right.
So which I did after that, and then but with the Voice UK, they were quite understanding. Oh, shit. No, my visa ran out after after a few months of doing The Voice.
It's okay, nobody's going to come after you, mate.
That's like the officers are watching this. Edit this. I cut it out. I leak on the microphone.
That's all good.
So anyway, the Voice UK were more understanding in terms of like my visa situation, and I did The Voice until the time it was almost running out, and then I went back home and came back.
Amazing.
So, but the Voice was good. Was more understanding.
Good. So, talk me through the process of getting there. So, how does it work for people who don't know or understand it?
The show.
So from how you got the phone call to going on the show.
Yeah. So when I got the phone call, it was around COVID time as well. So a lot of the auditions were being done online.
Right.
So I did my first audition for the producers, just like to say, they wanted to see how I look, how I talk, blah, 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 blah. So we did like a Zoom.
They were sold on that smile, mate. As soon as you smile, like, yeah, man.
The smile was my weapon.
That's it.
But we did a Zoom call and introduced myself, started singing to them. And then they don't tell you when, if you've gone through. So they tell you, we'll get back to you after maybe a couple of weeks or so. So you do these meetings with them online, and then you forget that you even had that. And then they call you back from the blue and say, "Oh, you've gone through the next segment, so let's do this." Anyway, they called me back to say, "Come to sing for the producers in Manchester."
Right.
So they paid for usually they pay for your accommodation, your transport, and everything, and you go to what's this place? Media City
Media City.
Yeah, and then put you up
right on the river.
Yes, yeah. They put you up on accommodation, and then you go there, audition for the producers, and then they tell you we'll get back to you as well. So they basically did that to me. They got back to me, I think, after a month or something. I had completely forgotten that I had auditioned for The Voice. I was somewhere in Bridgewater busking, and I got this phone call, and I'm thinking, unknown, because it was just like. I picked it out.
Hello, it's John for Paisley.
Yeah. When you come in basking, mate. But they said, "Oh, we're calling from The Voice, and you're through to sing for the TV, not like for the telly, because like before that it's like all these like little auditions, but this was a big call for me. They said we'll get back to you about details of when you can come and rehearse with the band." So basically, that's what happened. They called me, come to London. There's a place called London where they, people meet up for practices with the band.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they, after that, practice with them, all the blah, 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 the outfit change.
So they prepare you for going on stage?
You for the team,
right, okay.
Yes, yeah.
So let's go to you standing on stage, right?
Yeah.
What was going through your head at that point?
Gosh, I was terrified. Because I'm used to busking, and the busking scene is very different, know. But this is more, it's planned, it's staged. This is what you have to do. This is you do. I was there thinking, gosh, if they don't turn, I wouldn't really care as much. But a lot of my friends will be like, okay,
exactly.
Nobody turned. So that sort of thing was just coming to my mind all the time. Like, oh, what if they don't turn? But apart from everything, I was just like, I'm just going to go there and do me if they don't.
Brilliant. I'm glad you said that, mate. Do you? Because I think it's important that you just be yourself in those moments, which must be difficult because all the cameras on you, you're on the main stage, you're going to be judged. If they don't turn around, you're like, damn. Yeah. But for anybody that's not seen the show, who was the first judge that turned round?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
She's amazing, man.
Yeah, she's
what
gorgeous.
A singer she is, by the way. And good looking as well. Obviously, I hope my girlfriend doesn't watch it. She'll definitely watch it. But you're better, darling. Don't worry.
That's how you're married to him.
No, not quite. Not quite. So what was that feeling like? So when Anne-Marie turned round, I'm assuming you were, obviously I've seen it, right? But for people who've not seen it, you're mid-song. It's not like you're right at the end and she turns right round. So when you seen her turning round, how did that feel?
Do you know when?
Did you not even notice?
I didn't notice, to be fair, and I'm gonna say this now. I know, like with this kind of thing. For me, growing up, I've never been on telly. Everything was very new to me. You know, you watch these shows on TV and they do the thing in the turn and it's like the poof, but there it's not there because obviously it's an effect that's put.
Right. So it's just like sound effects.
Yeah. So I'm singing. I'm carried away. I'm just like, at this moment, I am not on the voice stage. I am somewhere in Glasgow basking because I was having so much fun.
I could tell.
The nerves are different. I'm just like, yeah. And then obviously Anne-Marie turns and I'm thinking, okay, it didn't click my mind. And I'm just there dancing. And then at some point I'm like, all right, come on. And she stood up, she's dancing. In my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I'm somewhere basking. Anyway, it wasn't until the end and Olimars as well turned.
That's right.
And then in the end, all of them, you know, you finished the song, you stood there thinking, okay, what has just happened? Why is everybody staring at me, especially the coaches? And you're thinking, okay, so who turned? So that was on my brain all the time. I'm thinking, who turned? This is going to be so embarrassing. People will be like, gosh, this guy doesn't really follow or like doesn't care. Anyway, they start to talk, blah, 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 blah. And they say, who would you like to pick? And I'm thinking, oh, who turned for me?
That must see that. I think that's probably harder than even anything else because it's like you love them all. Do you know what I mean? They're all good in their own respective rights. So just like I would probably pick all the Muzz if it was me personally.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
But see, my mind was not thinking like the way you're thinking. My mind, I'm thinking
in that moment is
who has stand for me? Because I was carried away singing. And I didn't pay attention to who pressed.
First,
Yeah. But and then they said, who? And in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to pick Tom Jones, but what if he's not the one that turned for me? And then obviously I connected the dots, and you know, the more the conversation went, you know, when you're talking to them, the more I figured out it's actually Anne-Marie and Olimas who turned. So
it's probably the best way to look at it as well. Like who turned first? Because that's the one that instantly thought.
Yeah,
I want him in my team, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So how did the voice change how you see yourself as an artist? Did that change you at all?
The voice, in terms of like getting booked for gigs and stuff, it's like it's added into my repertoire where they can say, "Oh, Simon from The Voice, not just basking, but from The Voice as well." So I get quite a lot of bookings because of that.
Yeah. Good. So it's actually set you up for your music career so you can actually make a life out of it and stuff as well. Yeah. And I'm assuming you still do busking as well.
Oh, yeah, I love busking.
Is that your bread and butter?
Yeah.
Basically.
That's where I go and socialise with my people.
That's it. Because like you said, you're going into yourself a bit more, do you know what I mean? You're being more of an artist of who you want to be. So, and people appreciate it, like you said, especially in Glasgow, because we admitted that was the best.
Yeah. I love how you're emphasising on that.
So just going into sort of like setbacks and stuff that you've maybe faced. So, what's been the hardest challenge of your music journey so far?
Just like music in general,
or life, life or music.
With music, it comes like a lot of rejections as well. Yeah, if you're an actor, you're a singer, you get so many rejections because obviously you audition for many things. A lot of people don't know that we are not just people who go there to bask or like to gig. There's so many places that we go because we want to achieve more in terms of art. So the rejection really is the big thing for us. You get rejected for maybe a role if you're into acting. You get rejected for maybe auditions that you want to do, maybe musical theatre or even the TV shows.
I think that shows a lot of resilience in an artist as well.
Yeah.
You need to have that mindset, don't you, of just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Rejections and setbacks are part of
Yeah.
the success journey.
Yeah. But you've got to have that sort of mindset for you to keep going, because the many no's you get as well sometimes could deteriorate your.
Yep. And people could just give up based on that.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it is, if someone's telling you no or you get a rejection, that's just their opinion.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because if you believe in yourself more than someone else's opinion, there's more power in that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So, no, good on you, mate, because I think that's a good message to people who are maybe starting out, even busking.
Yeah.
Just any artists out there, like, just go through the rejection.
Yeah.
Appreciate it as well. Like, be grateful that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Because it builds you for the next stage.
It does. It does. I think most of the time, even you get rejections even online. You know, like with the social media nowadays, it's easy for somebody to sit down behind their phones and just like type a very nasty comment. And I think a lot of people struggle with that, singers especially. As I've seen other singers how they deal with online bullies when it comes to their art, and you wonder, gosh, I hope that's not going to be me one day, because even sometimes getting a nasty comment from somebody online, sometimes you would be having a good day, and then I'm going to look at my phone. Let me watch what's happening on my Facebook, and then come across such a thing, and you see that, and that just changes your whole mood.
Yeah.
I'm always worried that what's going to happen when I achieve my dreams, which is a dream of mine, but how am I going to be able to handle that because even just one comment sometimes can ruin the whole day. Yeah.
And it's hard as well, because obviously, like, naturally you want to see what people are saying.
Yeah.
But I think it's also important to just sometimes just stay on the path.
Yeah.
And don't let it affect you too much. Easier said than done, obviously.
I was going to say,
But I think you build that up over time, the resilience. Because character in yourself is built and confidence is
that's
built.
True.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Don't just instantly have confidence or things like that. So that's the way I kind of look at it. So has faith played a role in how you overcome those setbacks?
100%. Yeah. I present myself to God every day in everything I do. Even coming here, I pray. Before I bask, I pray. I ask for the Holy Spirit to guide me to everything. So yeah, my faith has played a bigger part in my career.
Amazing. Yeah. Can I just ask, by what church do you go
to? Here.
Did you go in Glasgow? Or?
Yes. When I lived in Paisley, I used to go to Elim Church.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Rehope?
Yes.
That's where I go.
Buchanan
Lennon.
Yeah, I used to go. With the YWAM, we used to go there a lot to pray.
I got baptised in there in November.
That's wonderful.
What an experience, by the way. Honestly, it was amazing. I'm just kind of new to faith, but best decision I made as well. But I think like you're saying, like having that as part of when you face setbacks, if you put all your faith in the man upstairs and give it all to God, I think there's a lot to learn from.
In fact, as an artist, I wouldn't say recommend, but like it's my prayer that people can have faith and also believe that God is real, and He can actually help you when you think people can't.
Yeah.
The many times I wouldn't say breakdown, but like you think, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm at the age where I can't do anything. I'm on a breakdown zone, and I just need somebody to talk to. And then you remember the man
up there.
They go to? The man up there is there and is listening. And I found comfort in praying.
Yeah.
I found 100% comfort in praying.
Absolutely.
Than talking to somebody about my problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's so important as well. Like, and a lot of people are very skeptical of God because they always ask questions like, well, why is there so much bad in the world? Well, there's Satan's around and there's evil in the world. You can't stop that. Do you know what I mean? That battle's been going on since Jesus walked this planet.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing as well, mate. And I think it's important that people understand
my relationship with God is personal, so I wouldn't expect anybody to have the same enthusiasm or faith as mine.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be taken from a bondage of somewhere for you to acknowledge really if He's not done any miracles in your life or He's not taken you from a place of darkness, you wouldn't really understand. So for me, I can 100% and with confidence say He's real.
Yeah,
because
100%.
because I know the things He's done in my life,
Yeah,
and it's different for others as well.
it is. And even just going back to like, obviously, if you watch the episode I had with Jordan,
Mm.
I had Jordan on from Spuddies.
Yeah.
He was talking about faith, and he actually asked how I got started. So I've been in that position, so I can also confirm it's definitely real. Because I've, like you said, it's a personal relationship.
Yeah.
A lot of people get confused with religion.
Yeah,
It's not religious. It's a
absolutely.
relationship with God. That's
Exactly.
it.
And a lot of people always say, "But why is He not doing this to me? Why is the people question a lot?"
Because they're not having faith.
Yeah, yeah,
The faith comes with that.
yes, yeah,
And the belief.
yeah,
So I totally
yeah.
agree. So just going into your sort of goals in the future, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Um, for me, I think I want to connect more with my music, and when I say more of my music, I want to release music that talks about my situation.
Mm-hmm.
I want to connect with my fans, and it's easy to say I want to be playing for bigger venues, but you also you have to play for smaller venues for you to
100%.
progress. So in maybe 5 years time, of course I want to be up there, but I want to be able to connect with my fans even more. So I have like small intimate gigs with my fans, write personal EPs that will connect my story of basking
Mhm.
to them. Then it can go gradually from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And do you do any songwriting as well? Do you do
I
it?
do.
You
Yes.
do?
Yeah.
Have you got anything released that anybody can go and listen to?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. I've got some few material on YouTube and Spotify.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll get that plug in there at the end, right? So, if you could headline any stage in the world, where would it be?
That's a good. Oh, Oval. The Oval?
Hydro?
Hydro.
Hydro.
Hydro, yeah, yeah.
Ovo Hydro, it's the same. Aye.
Oval Hydro, yes. Yeah. Do you know why I'm saying that? Is because I live here and I've never performed there. So if I was to headline, I would want to start from where I live.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, that's it. Amazing, amazing. That's a big, big goal as well. And I
Yeah.
like people that come on here.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've had already, like, are very ambitious people. They set themselves big goals, and I love people like that.
Yeah.
Because there's too many, like I was saying in a previous episodes, a lot of people just live one dimensionally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't really have that drive and ambition.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you need to have that because then
You've got to have confidence and believe in yourself.
yeah,
I've always said comparison kills creativity. If you compare yourself to somebody who's performed there, and then you say, "Oh, I can't do it because he's better than me," your mind builds that. But if you believe in yourself, because I believe God has given us different skills and different taste.
says that in the Bible also.
Yes, you can sing like Whitney Houston. I could sing like Queen,
Mhm.
and we can hit all the same notes and everything, but everybody has a different taste
Mhm.
of their voice, and that's unique because God gives us that.
The gift.
So if you have ambitions to sing there because of your talent, then it's like you're believing in it, and every stage or there's a fan for every singer.
Yeah, there is.
There's a fan out there. There's fans for every type of a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think music's very universal as well.
It is.
So it doesn't matter what genre you're in. It really doesn't matter. There's, like you said, there's a fan for every singer.
Every singer, yeah. I'm always interested, or like I've always. It makes me happy to see Billie Eilish.
Oh, aye.
While she was, I wouldn't say on the podcast, she's not my favorite. She's not my favorite type of a singer.
Aye.
But it's like
You can say me.
It's a new. For me, when she came out the first time, it's a new. I wouldn't say new genre, but it's something that I've never had.
Aye.
But she's got so many fans as well now because
unique.
It's unique. Yeah, that's what I'm always saying. There's fans there for every type of a singer.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it there. I don't listen to Billie Eilish.
That makes the two of us.
But I can see why people would like her because she's definitely got like a star power. Do you know what I mean? In the way that she's going about her business. But I don't listen to Billie Eilish, mate. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, don't get me wrong.
I'd rather listen to you, mate, to be fair.
She's a fantastic singer. She's achieved so many things. And I know she's had ambitions and goals, and she's obviously achieved them. She's doing amazing. But when she came out, I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. This is new to me. And I'm sure maybe I appreciate it now, but when she came out, I was like, oh, this is a weird sort of a genre.
That's probably where I'm still at, to be honest.
Okay.
But I can appreciate what she's doing and what she's trying to
yes, absolutely.
put there. I love that side of things, do you know what I mean? Even though I don't listen to it, it doesn't matter. A lot of people do. Nobody cares what I say, to be honest. What's your dream collaboration? What artist would that be?
Do you know, I've never thought about it.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I have never thought
Put
about
you on the spot,
it.
mate.
Oh goodness me, like a celebrity or something, or
yeah, just
any.
if you were to like maybe release a song by an artist, like who would be your number one? Oh, I'd love to work with him type.
Jessie J.
Jessie J.
Yeah.
Her voice is absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
By the way,
Jessie J.
I think she comes across as very authentic as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
She is very much underestimated.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, she is. That woman has a talent, and it annoys me to know that she's not getting the recognition she deserves.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Did you see? I think I seen something of her posting. I think one of her fans came on stage, like a blonde girl.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It was recently, I think.
Yes.
And she was like, "Oh, you better be good, or you're going to ruin my whole show." And she came on, and she absolutely blew the roof off.
Yeah.
I love that when that happens, because it's like, that's a risk the artist is going to take by getting them on stage. Please God, I hope you're good. Do you know what I mean? And then
I hope you're not one of them people that Simon Busk's with in Glasgow. I can sing better than you. Give them the microphone, and it's like, oh gosh.
Oh,
no.
Do you get people like that a lot? All the time.
People sometimes think busking is like karaoke.
I know.
You know, actually, I'm working here.
They're normally steaming, aren't they, as well? Just coming out the pub, geez that microphone. But that's not how it works, mate.
Jessie J definitely on top of my list. If I got the opportunity to work with her, I would like heal my inner child.
Well, know that this podcast has got that power, mate. But
Jessie
if you ever
are you
come
watching
across,
this, Jessie J?
If you come across this, Jessie J, this is your man. So just going into your legacy of music, besides the numbers and streams, what legacy do you want to leave in your music when you're old and graceful? Yeah,
I think I want people to know that I want people when I'm old, or when I'm gone, I want people to remember the music is a communication, and music is a very universal language. I want people to appreciate how healing music can be just from listening to somebody sing or like listening to their voice. But I want them to remember me for the joy I've brought and the peace I've brought into their hearts through my voice. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing, mate. Your smile again, that was enough for me, mate, to get you. I was like, this is a guy, man, this guy's brilliant. I just think that having people like yourself on the podcast is important, because I know that there's a lot to tell. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because I think people connect through stories. Yeah. And being real. Yeah. And I think you had a lot to share on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So just we're currently on to the kind of last part of the podcast. If you could go back 15 years and meet your younger self, what advice would you give him?
Keep working hard. Don't stop singing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say. Don't stop singing. I think when I was younger, I've always sang. Everything for me, even my friendship zone, a lot of them could sing, and we used to sing all the time. And I think at one point, you get so many no's to a point where you just want to stop and do other things. But I remember a lot of my family members used to tell my parents, do you think someone is more physical when it comes to like work and stuff? Because he doesn't seem like the type of a child who can go there and physically work like in a construction or anything. And my parents have always said, I think he's going to make it through music. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah. So, yeah.
To be fair, mate, you look pretty physical, I reckon.
Oh, trust me.
You pick a few bricks up.
I cannot hold it. Some things are meant for other people. But no, I've always, I've always knew music was for me.
Yeah.
To be fair, and I know this is very cocky of me to say, but I've always knew from from my childhood that music was for me, and that's what I was gonna do. It doesn't matter how hard it was gonna be. This is
Mhm.
gonna for me. Yeah,
I take it you had that when you were very young, a very young age, that
yeah,
you had that thought of music's for me.
yeah. And I
Mhm.
think the confidence comes back to when I worked with the educate the kids, the singing children of Kenya. Maureen, who is I've spoken about earlier on. She's also very musical,
Mhm.
like musical. She can't sing, but she's got a very good ear for music.
Mhm.
The confidence that she's given me over the past few years when I worked with the choir as a music teacher, she pushed me there. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I can't. She's like, yeah, you can, yeah,
Aye.
you can. And I'm like, oh gosh, this lady, why is this lady doing this? I'm so embarrassed. But like now thinking of it, I remember 2 weeks ago, because she hosted me in her house a few weeks ago, and I was telling her this story that she has given me the confidence that I never thought I would have,
Mhm.
and back then I didn't realize how important that would have been for me now.
Mhm.
And looking from this angle today, I'm thinking, wow, she knew all along that I just needed that confidence and I needed it from somebody to
That's
tell
it.
me you can do it,
Yeah.
you know?
So
So
important, man.
it is very important.
Sort
What
of a mentor almost, innit?
it is,
Really, yeah.
it is. That's why for me, it's very important that um, people are not easy to criticize, especially younger talents. I see a lot of kids basking in Glasgow sometimes, and the amount of sometimes the hatred,
Mhm.
especially online. They don't do it in public, but like when they post things online, you see like really negative comments, and I'm like, this is an older, grown-up man bashing down a
Yeah.
younger.
Probably doesn't even have a profile picture.
Exactly. But from yeah,
You know what I
exactly, with
mean?
no
It's
teeth,
always aye. That's it.
if there is any.
That's
But
it.
it always annoys me to know that there's somebody there who can do that can discourage younger because going through the same experiences where people have like said really bad stuff about your voice, it just kills you right away.
Yeah.
You-
So that brings me into my last question,
yeah.
actually. It ties
Okay.
in perfectly.
Yeah.
So, like, if for anyone chasing music who is young,
Mm.
what advice would you give them?
Mm. Don't listen to the noise.
Mhm.
Any negativity that people give you around you, it could be even friends or even relatives. If it's something you like to do and it's music, and you think you want to do it for a long time,
Mhm.
don't listen to the negativity because all of that is noise. If you can stand there and sing for 2 minutes or 30 minutes and 3 or 4 people can stand there for the whole set, you're good to go,
Aye.
especially in Glasgow,
Mhm.
because they're very like open and transparent when it
That's
comes
it.
to
That's
that.
it.
It's like if you're shit, you're shit. If you're
Aye.
good, you're good.
Aye.
But if you can get 3 people or 4 people standing there for the whole set, it means you're in the right direction and you are there. So the negativity you hear from just one person, it really does not.
Aye.
Yeah,
It's
does not
just noise,
matter.
innit? It's
It's just
irrelevant.
noise.
Totally
Yeah, yeah,
irrelevant.
yeah.
Brilliant. So that brings me on to the last part. So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for having you on, Simon.
Thank
It's been
you.
an absolute pleasure, and I'll never forget that smile at my head. So just if you could just say into the camera here where people could maybe follow you,
Yeah,
can find you and follow your journey, just into that camera
yeah.
there for me.
So, first of all, I'd like to thank all my fans for supporting me. It's been a journey, and I'm still on a journey. And don't stop supporting young artists because that's exactly what you've done to this boy. And I'm so happy that I'm able to do this because of your support. You can find me on Facebook as Simon Sims Music. And you can also find me on Instagram as Simon Sims. And you can find me on TikTok as well as Simon Sims. And on YouTube and all the other streaming platforms if you want to listen to my music. But also thanks to everybody and for this day, for you
Aye.
guys, for having me on here. Thank you
You're
so much for having me.
welcome, mate. So thanks again, everyone, for watching episode 5 of the Lionheart podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Lionheart Entertainment UK for all events, news, and podcast updates, and everything in between. Thank you.